had taken on 300 soldiers in North Texas and killed most of them. So they said, "Oh, you're a colonel now." But the whole point was he believed as a Christian in what he was doing, and he didn't like the fact that the King James Bible couldn't be taught in Texas. So he drew that line in the sand. He said, "We're all going to die, but our example is going to live on. It's going to live on." And now Texas is the most profitable, successful state in America. And everybody wants to get into it because of Andrew Jackson and Colonel William Travis's will not back down. And now, can you imagine what we have with Texas? There's a few people who are willing to die. If we have our Alamo now, the stars, interstellar, advanced life. It's been harder to get to this point in human development than it is to go interdimensional, interstellar. We're already there. Why do you think Google and Facebook and these big tech giants are so obsessed with poisoning you with fluoride and poison and all this culture of death? Because they don't want you to have your inheritance. You're about to go to the inheritance meeting and about to be given the golden ticket. They're like, "Oh, you've got to stay out there and watch football and fight over race and stuff," when it's all space, is energy, it's unlimited resources. Just like Kanye and his spirit says, "My spirit tells me it's unlimited. We just got to come together and love, and it's all over. We can do anything," because he is tied into God. We got the golden ticket, folks. And that's what I'm telling you is what matters is giving the golden ticket to our children. Imagine you have a big fat life and you're powerful and got a big swimming pool and the trophy wife, but none of it's fulfilling because it's not real. But fighting and being persecuted for victory and for the future of humanity, that is real. See, the globalists think annihilating me, demonizing me, attacking me, shaming me, they think it weakens me, it makes me stronger. Because I have a vision. I have a dream, like Martin Luther King said. All our children one day will sit together in the bounty of this universe, and it's not about what color they are, where they came from, but because they had beautiful souls, they came together and created something better. And go, "Oh, great, open the borders." You can't bring in giant third world populations brainwashed and weaponized. If we could bring in folks and actually educate them, we could bring in unlimited probably and send them back to make their own countries prosperous. But we don't have ideological control yet. This planet is a jump point. It's only the Genesis. The entire planet is Genesis. The planet is a seed. And Satan hates it because that potentiality in the soul of each person is a universe. And so there are 7.5 billion universes on this planet. And every universe you can subvert, poison, or kill is a victory for Satan. Satan isn't trying to kill the planet. Satan is trying to kill billions and billions,
Lion Lizard.
billions and billions.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I couldn't get it to go on Bear's Place.
Every time he's able to take a soul, he has destroyed in the continuum arc an entire omnipresent creature. Now you understand the secret. Stay with us. Pray for folks in the path of this devastating hurricane that's now sitting over the Carolinas, dumping 20, 30 feet of water.
Yeah, well, but couldn't get Bear's Place to go.
It's all part of this tumultuous planet we live on that doesn't make it any better. In the middle of it, so pray for the folks there in South North Carolina, particularly.
Show on the road.
George Strait, people can say, "Oh, the music's simple," but it's so genuine. And if you turn it for a little bit, because if you know about George Strait, he's just such a regular, real guy. Some folks like him. And so it's one of the few things I could use to unwind. I think I'm going to take off next week. I still carry her picture. And by take off, I've got to deal with a lot of personal stuff, and it's one of the things that are near and dear to my heart. And I'll be working, obviously, Wild Horses Can't Drag Me Away. It's going to be Owen Schroyer all next week with Anthony Cumia and others hosting the broadcast. Okay, let me go ahead and get back to the news. I want to get the number out. Take your calls next hour on this live Friday edition. But I need to do this because, I say this a lot because I'm mad at myself. Seriously. I bitch and complain that we're having trouble expanding because of the lawsuits, the attacks, and the globalists, and all the rest of it. But then if I plugged every segment, our problems would be solved. But I just love the info so much, and the clips and the guests that I just, what am I supposed to say? Number one, I want to sell you products that work really good, so you reorder. Because I want to use them.
More info.
And I want them to work great. But also, I know they're going to test them over and over again. They'll try to find something wrong, even under California standards that nobody can pass. Everything Whole Foods says and sells, Jeff Bezos owns it, has a sticker on it, we'll click in a moment, saying does not pass California standards. And you know why he does that, even though most of the Whole Foods stuff does pass it? These labs are leftists. So what's that tell you? Yeah, a lot of them have been caught jacking it. You can open a supplement, open air in a parking garage, and it won't pass the lead standards. The EU has the second strongest laws. California's laws are 100 times stronger than the EU. Kale has 20-something times the lead California allows. It takes spectrometer $1 million devices to find lead. But when they find it, they shoot your ass off. So people say, why do you need all this money? Well, it's hard to run a mini empire. It's hard to fund all this stuff. It's hard to, plus the bandwidth. Now that we're not on YouTube, now that we're not on these things, instead of me paying $3 million a year for bandwidth, it's going to be $10 million. Yeah, that's the estimate right now. We're trying to get lower prices. $10 million. Victims of our own success. Sometimes I see our own servers. I go, wow, that video got 2 million views. They're like, yeah, it'll cost you $2,000. I'm like, oh, great. So, just to give you an idea, anybody that's run a business knows how expenses are. Imagine this place. It's crazy town. Crazy town. That's why I love AM and FM stations and UHF and VHF and cable. There's no bandwidth cost other than satellites. We spend $1 million a year on through satellites. You send out those feeds and they pick them up and then it's there. That's great. So they took our sponsors away 4 or 5 years ago. And that was like $7-8 million they took away. And then they took away our Google ads. And they took away our Criteo ads. And I'm still trying to work out something to advertise on Drudge. I'll see how that goes. But I mean, it's just this ongoing, and I'm not complaining. I know I'm going to fight against tyrants. It's just, if you knew, I don't want to spend my time scrounging around for money. As long as my car fires up and I can buy dinner and I got medicine for my kids, I don't worship the money is what I'm saying. Money is fuel I use to live my life and defeat the globalists. And I want you to be secure. I want you to be wealthy. I want you to be in charge. I'm not a globalist that wants to make you poor. But the biggest thing and the biggest value you've got in your life is your own health. And I'm not the poster child of perfect health because I work 18 hours a day. And, I eat horribly. I eat a lot of vegetables, but also can eat like 50 ounces of meat. So, in a day, I am a caveman. It's just true. So, but I was a ginormous fat ass just 5 years ago before I started taking X2. And it kind of spoiled me. I was working out hard.
Well, you're trying it now. You're on.
As soon as I got it, it was like magic.
You're on Vaughn via YouTube.
I'm not working out once a week now. It's really bad because the supplements just have done so much for my body. If I just worked out more, I'd look like Superman. And I'm talking about doing that in the next few months just to have the big dramatic transformation. But the point is that Survival Shield X2 is selling out. And I told you 6 months ago, I told you a year ago, we've been put over a barrel by the oil companies that get it, and they're drilling between 7,000 and 12,000 feet. And the price for us has gone up threefold in the last few years. And they're always late getting it to us. And so we're sold out half the time. And I just broke the contract. I said, I bought a record amount of this 6 months ago as our last run, and they wouldn't. And I played gutsball. And they said, fine, your contract's terminated. Well, that's fine. X2's gone then. I got a sneaking suspicion, the way Equilibrium works, that we're going to get another oil company or drilling company that's going to give us access to pure 999999999.0 iodine. And we've got a few things. It'll take months to get it going, and months to find the new distributor and the company, the new laboratory put together, and all the DEA licensing. And my gut tells me 6 months a year, but maybe it'll come quicker. The point is that if you want X2 that's changed so many lives, it has almost 6,000 something. Let's pull it up. All the lives it's changed. Reviews on Power Reviews. It's like, what, a 4.9 from memory? Let's pull it up, see if I'm right. I'm going from memory here. X2 is incredible. I mean, I remember being told by experts, but once you get pure iodine in, there it is, 6,000 plus. That like, oh, those sunspots will go away. Oh, all the stuff will come out of your skin. Oh, your libido. Oh, and it all happened. It all happened. So if you want X2 and you want to support the broadcast, I mean, my God, if I was just saying, give me a $29 donation, help fund the show, you'd do that. But why not experience the good halogen? Because they're bombarding you with what are there, like 15? I looked this up last night. 15 different bad halogens. Chlorine, bromide, bromine, fluoride, and then different variants. There's a whole bunch of them. It's probably hundreds of different variants, but 14 big ones, like a few of them on the periodic table. This is the good one. And when you learn the globalists are obsessed with piling on the bad ones, you're crazy if you don't experience X2 for yourself. So, yeah, I thought we'd have 3-4 weeks of X2 at 25% off at this deal. The sale's going so well that we'll sell out within 2 weeks at 25% off. So I'm going to tell you, we're going to end the sale sometime next week at 25% off on X2. And by the way, Biotrue Selenium goes really great with it. You want energy, you want stamina. It's electrochemical. Your whole body operates off of it. The two go together, but I'm not going to lie to you. You take Biotrue Selenium, it's got mustard seed, pure concentrate in it. It make your hair fall out, man. I mean, you want to lose. I can't take Biotrue Selenium. I get too aggressive. I've already got regular. Most men at 45 have low testosterone. I've had my blood tested. They're like, Mr. Jones, you're a real rarity. Your testosterone is actually quite high. And I'm like, no, I can look at a woman and get them pregnant. I'm not bragging. It's just, I'm very fertile. It's true. And so I my own products, I can't really take. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com. But if you've got issues, you want Biotrue Selenium. If you don't have issues, I'm just saying, try it out for yourself. And get it with the X2. I keep forgetting. Super Male Vitality. Yeah, we cut that contract too. It's really high quality, but it's hard to source. It takes too long. It's cold press. It's amazing. It's 50% off too. That's our final run of Super Male Vitality. I forgot to tell you that in the last few days. We must be meant to air this, or I wouldn't keep hearing about it. My son told me about it 2 days ago. Zach just told me about it, and I, without even looking, saw comments last night about it. Apparently, they took clips of me a year and a half ago in February of 2017 on Joe Rogan's podcast in Los Angeles, and they cut it in with Elon Musk, and it's like word for word the same thing. Now, I'm not plagiarizing Elon Musk. He's not plagiarizing me. The globalists have put this in white papers. Musk has gone to the conferences where they're all taking weird synthetic crazy drugs and having sex and doing the wildest stuff, always in a hedonistic atmosphere. They're just like, The spirit of light says we will merge the machines to become gods. First, Earth must die. First, Earth must die. We worship Selagon God 666. Hail Satan. You're like, you're saying hail Satan. They go, Satan is actually God. And so Musk is at these meetings going, God almighty, this is insane. And so everybody's calling me about this. I haven't seen it yet. I've just been hearing about it. So we can bleep out the cussing, which I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's every 10 seconds. Because I guess that's what makes you authentic. We will play that coming up at the end of the hour. And just haven't posted Infowars.com. Because I forgot as much. Here's the deal. I'm not having fun watching clips of myself. I get enough of myself. But everything Musk is saying, and that's why they're trying to destroy his company, is what the globalists have said. Now you can go, well, they're crazy. They're not going to carry this out. Okay, people that believe they're going to merge the machines and blast off in spaceships and take over the galaxy, but only after they kill us. That sounds like an alien transmission from deep space, like an interdimensional thing to our sixth sense, like, kill yourselves, you'll have power, build me machines, build me the weapons I will give you. I mean, I'm kind of figuring out this movie plot. I think you figured it out, like the Bible says it, like somebody else got the transmission, and they went, oh, I got another transmission, John and so many other people, John the Revelator. We should come in with the text mode, John the Revelator. What a great sounding song, but what a song of crap. It's like 2 + 2 = 20. 2 + 2 = 19. 2 + 2 = 157 million. John the Revelator stole God from the Muslims. Muslims all lead us to bong, 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 bong. And you're like, there weren't Muslims for 500 years when he was on the Isle of Patmos. It's like, left doesn't care. It just sounds good to go, Jesus screwed over Muslims. He stole their religion. Oh my God, it's so incredibly cool. And none of it's even true. See, we're getting these transmissions to the deep space internet, the sixth sense, which is just our brain hitting a higher dimension. And the enemy saying, kill yourselves, murder, eat babies. We'll give you power. And you go, oh, yes, oh. How about we just tune that out and just don't do that? See, they tell you you get power in this dimension acting like that, but you don't. These evil forces can only manipulate a lower dimension. They can't control a higher, powerful dimension. So you're only screwing yourself out from the golden ticket. And I just keep going back. And that's why they want me off here, folks. But don't you think that if this was all going on metaphysically, that God wouldn't have people there to give you a warning? And believe me, I'm no spring chicken. I'm no angel cake. You can't be dialed into this thing and not be permanently scarred by picking up the transmissions of the globalists. I mean, these people, God almighty, especially at night, God, what's going on the whole psychic network is like, whoa, torturing babies, murdering people. The stuff these people are doing is just unbelievable. That's why we really need to just get off this planet and get away from them. We'll be right back. Stay with us. I don't want to say that it's hype. Thanks for joining us. Alex Jones back here live on Friday. Because, you got a big... All
right, loser, have fun, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Large, there's so much water up in the atmosphere. And it was at like category 4, accelerating towards 6, then it slowed down. They go, oh, wait, that's even more dangerous because if it slows down and then sits over the Carolinas, it'll like Noah's flood. Any way you cut it, we're in a changing universe. Pray for folks that are there. But right now, it's not looking like it was as bad as they said. And Trump is on top of the recovery. He knows that if he doesn't pistol whip all these agencies into doing the right thing, that they can try to stop our whole recovery. I mean, they're already blaming Trump, saying, oh, he's not for carbon taxes, so that's why it happened. So I'm going to cover 2 topics. If you're in South Carolina, if you're in North Carolina, and you've got a phone line that works, you want to give us your breakdown of what you think of this terrible storm, I'd love to hear from you. Look, I have seen, without even watching television much, every time I turn on the television, it's a Democrat or Jeff Bezos, will put a clip in a moment saying, Trump says the First Amendment's evil, and he says attack it violently. Well, he didn't say that. He said fake news, when they say I'm a Nazi, or they say I hate you, or they say the economy's horrible, they are trying to demoralize you. They're the enemy of the American people. They're globalists. They work with multinationals. Trump is telling you the truth. He realizes the power of the truth. You heard Eric Bolling in here the other day. He's like, yeah, Trump's a great guy, but man, he wants to be the guy that turns the world around, not just America. He is into success. These globalists are into losing and having control of you. Trump wants to see everybody soar. So I want to get your take on, do you agree with me they're going to pull a false flag with 3 days left? I mean, they've run, I said 350 op-eds. First, the Boston Globe said a month ago or whatever, 6 weeks ago, we want 200 newspapers to run op-eds on this date in August saying Trump wants to murder the press. He's a dictator. Get rid of him. And it was like 350 did. But that was 350 articles. They got syndicated. I can't even keep track of it. It's tens of thousands. And then every channel I see, I hardly even watch TV. I'll be in a bar or a restaurant or just in the car, and I turn it on. It's like, Alex Jones wants to use battle rifles and murder the media. And then I'm like, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't hold your breath. You never hear it. Because I didn't say that. They say Trump wants to murder the press. Trump's going to get the media killed. I'm going to get the media killed. They don't do a giant rollout in tens of thousands of articles in every news channel over and over again where I can't even hide from it. Because it's not like fun to go, oh, look, I'm in more articles saying I'm going to murder people. How much fun. It's not like, oh, cool, I'm famous. Oh, wonderful.
Ghost.
When I'm sticking a worm on the end of a hook at the lake, and I got a Zebco reel I bought at Walmart, what am I doing? I'm probably just catching perch because my young children think it's cute. Like most of us just fish because the kids have fun. They go, you go to a dock and catch perch. I'm putting a worm on it. You're like, we know what I'm doing. Like, here's the tackle box. Here's the hook. Here's the worm. Here's the fish. And you see them. Alex Jones and Donald Trump are going to murder the media. Worms on the hook, worms in the water. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I do see clearly. And I'm running around foaming at the mouth saying we're going to kill people. And they've got the Young Turks and CNN, MSNBC. Did you see him threaten Rubio? Oh, it's going to be violent. Young Turks, oh, did you see him threaten that CNN reporter? Oh, God, he wants dead people. It's about to happen. So when it happens, they can be the saviors. The talking point has gone out. Just like your little kid in the kitchen. And mama gets the pancake mix out of the cupboard and she gets the milk. And mama's making pancakes. This is not rocket science. And mama gets eggs out. Mama, what are we having for breakfast? You're having pancakes and eggs. And she gets bacon out. They got it all out on the table. They're frying the bacon. They're flipping pancakes. They got eggs frying right here. But it isn't eggs. It isn't the sweet smell of eggs and bacon. It's the smell of 127 children killed when a group of militia backed by Jones stormed the local school and killed the children at point-blank range. Overwhelmed angry citizens hit InfoWars with firebombs. Jones was seen being killed in the street. A bomb went off in the White House today, killing President Trump. That's what's going to happen. We don't stop. I mean, they are advertising wall to wall that we're going to kill the media. And they're lying about all we're saying is you're a pack of liars. You say we're Nazis, and you say we hate America, and you say we're doing all this. We don't. That's not true. And they go, oh my God, you're going to kill us. Oh, oh. The Gorsuch hearings, they had paid Soros women going, you're murdering me. Ah, ah. You're beating up Mexican little girls at the border. Trump raped her. They showed Trump lording over some girl. It's all fake. It's Photoshop. The girl wasn't taken from her parents. It's all fake. So just like when it rains, it pours. And I'm not even scared of this. I'm not pushing violence. I'm not sending up some whack job in to kill a bunch of people. You disagree with me because this is why they want me off the air. They wouldn't have moved this censorship if they weren't about to take Trump out and if they weren't about to stage false flags to blame us. That's 2 + 2 equals 4. I'm not an idiot. How do I know when a new Ford's coming out? New Ford pickup. I got an F-150 because I hear Texas Tough Ford, the new pickup coming out. Blah blah blah. I mean, you know a PR rollout. How do I know when deer season's coming? Like, well, I forgot. It's almost October, November. My God, they got Cabela's ads on TV. Maybe I'll go deer hunt with the family. It's a PR rollout. How do I know when the McRib's back at McDonald's? I don't like McRib's, but
bathrooms.
There it is. So they're saying I'm going to attack the media and my followers are going to kill everybody any minute. And they've got Lester Holt and everyone else saying I'm saying murder the media, but showing no clip. Why would they take some crazy risk like that? Because, folks, I don't know if it's going to be truck bombs or machine gun attacks. I don't know where it is. They're getting ready to blow the living snot out of themselves. And when it happens, I won't be on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, but you will be. You've got to get out there and cover it all. That's why they said, oh, my God, he said Sandy Hook didn't happen, which I did question. Then they said, I said Parkland didn't happen, which I did not question because we knew it was police stand down because they want it where I'm not listened to when they pull this because they're going to blame Alex Jones, Alex E. Jones, and DJD. And it's not a power trip when I say that. Believe me. We're not in 10,000 articles a day because we're so cool. No, folks, I've been chosen, not me, but the thing they're going to build to destroy America. That's how Satan works. I mean, the Pharisees said Jesus was a devil worshiper. The Pharisees said he was the enemy. That's how they work. They say Trump's the enemy when he's obviously not. So I'll give the number out right now. It's 877-789-ALEX. First-time callers on that subject and more. 877-789-ALEX. 877-789-2539. I want to hear